see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. So there could be something you're fearing taking action on, or maybe there was action that was taken and you're fearing like the aftermath, or maybe what's going to come next. This is something that you really need to try to surrender to. Once you relinquish the fear, once you allow yourself to give in to what this is that you're knowing you're needing to move towards, I feel like you aren't going to have anything to fear. You have protection here. You know, fear is an illusion. So it could be like fearing, you know, something being out of your control, not having control over it. Thinking the worst also could be the fear, you know, expecting the worst. But I don't feel like you have any reason to. And if you do, I feel like you are going to feel so much more at peace, and you're going to feel good, and you're going to feel better about whatever this is once you give in to it. Now, obviously, this is something that I feel like is what you're being guided to. You know, you're being pulled to, but you could be resisting it. You know, it could be some change here that's needing to take place. Surrendering to divine, or surrendering your you know, yourself over, like putting down the your ego. Could even be that. Because I feel like there's beauty on the other side of this. There's something beautiful about something that maybe feels like a disaster, maybe feels like something is, you know, has fallen apart. But there's something very beautiful about this. Because you have beauty here, and you have abundance. So once you surrender to this, you're gonna feel more abundant. It's like, you know, it's like you're expecting the worst, but once you trust and step out on faith, all these things start flowing through that you didn't even imagine before. Before, you could have been thinking like, no way, there's no possible way this would happen, or somebody would support me, or, you know, a blessing would come through and be able to maybe financially help you. You know, it's energy like that, and you're gonna find yourself so much more at peace. It's crazy how this is like in order, because I feel like literally you have surrendered to this fear. When you surrender to this, there's action that you get called to take, and you go towards that. Okay, some of you could be like dancers. Maybe you're in the theater or in the arts. You can practice yoga. Some of you could be in the beauty industry. Esthetician, cosmetologist. I'm definitely getting like heavy 5th house Leo energy, Taurus energy as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. But I feel like you're definitely going to be at peace. You're going to be so happy that you made this choice. You went in this direction. You made this decision. I mean, it's literally bringing you pleasure. Okay, wow. It's literally also bringing you growth. And wow, you were patient because of this. This is something that you're creating. Some of you are like architectures, or maybe you're artists, or this is something that you are creating with your hands, your own mind, your own efforts, your own sweat and tears. This is something that you've had visions about. But I don't feel like you need to be afraid, and if you are, just give into that, release it. Just, who cares about it? Like, just go after whatever it is. Don't let that stop you. I'm telling you, I feel like you're going to be so relieved, and you're going to have this level of growth and maturity that, I'm not saying you're not mature or anything like that, but it's like you're going to advance. This could be taking place with the new moon coming up. We have 2 full moons in Capricorn this month. Well, this month and going into the beginning of July. So there's a lot of things that are going to be turning up here. And it's really going to be about, your stability, your 3D earthly foundation. Okay, but it's also like not letting anything of the 3D get in the way of this emotional or spiritual connection, something that you're creating with your divine. Okay, you're working with them, you're asking them for help, you're trying to, surrender to this, you're trying to find the beauty in the darkness. You're trying to see things from a different perspective. They're going to recognize that. They recognize that. Growth, patience, pleasure, abundance, and peace. PPP. Maybe somebody got like a PPP loan or something. Yeah. So whatever you're fearing, whatever you think is not going to work out, or it's not going to come through, I really feel like you're wrong. I feel like it's just a matter of time, because the fear is coming from something that, again, you're resisting or not wanting to surrender to. Maybe it's ego. Maybe it's just fear of the unknown. But just take action on it. Just look that fear in the eye and be like, fuck it. What do you have to lose? Because really, it's more so, what don't you have to gain? What don't you have to gain? You have a lot to gain. There's a lot of growth here. Somebody could be really tall. Has nice lips, full lips, long hair. Someone really admires your beauty, or the beauty that you have within. Peace and abundance and pleasure coming from that, okay? It's pretty awesome. Peace does come with its cost sometimes, but it's going to be worth it, whatever this is. Whatever it is that you're sacrificing, or that's, being put to the side because peace is more important, it's going to be worth it. Okay, so I hope those quick messages helped. Thanks so much for watching. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.